The AI in F1 25 are terrible, so I had to even the odds. Can I beat 0% AI being a lap down in a race? Let's find out. We're driving the Mercedes AMG W16 around Zandvoort because that's where Formula 1 is racing this weekend. It's lights out and away I don't go because I have to wait for the AI to lap me, and because that's the challenge.
Blue flag conditions create a gap and let the car behind through.
After what felt like an eternity waiting for the AI to lap me, we set on for this nearly impossible challenge. I have 18 laps to unlap myself, overtake 19 cars, make a pit stop and win the Grand Prix. A bit of wobble at the start because we are on a set of cold hard tires. Nevertheless, we immediately start to push and overtake AI in the first few corners itself. Diving down the inside of Bem and then around the outside of Bortoletto and Ocon, we are pushing to the limit to make these overtakes and unlap ourselves. Slingshotting past Gasly, diving down the inside of Lewis Hamilton, and a nice easy move on Alonso. A wobble at the end once again and around the outside of our teammate George Russell, that's a multi 2-1. Catching up to Lando Norris, Leclerc and Piastri up ahead. Around the outside of the chicane we go, and very easily through on them as well. With the help of DRS and a slingshot, we are well past Oscar Piastri. Now chasing down Max Verstappen for the lead of this race. Around the outside of the banked corner we go. Very easy, very nicely done. After pushing for 4 laps in clean air and on a green track, by the end of lap 7 we catch up to the back of the grid and start overtaking AI. Previously when we made these moves, that time it was only to unlap ourselves. However, right now when we overtake these cars on the track, this is for track positions. We are almost at half race distance. This is towards the end of lap 8 out of 18. So we need to push even further, even faster, and make sure that we can make these moves sticks, because if you do not remember, we still have a pit stop to go. We need to make a mandatory pit stop and change our tires before we can complete this Grand Prix. Now at this moment a few cars went into the box, which helped us on our way because these were 3 cars less that we needed to overtake on track. That means less traffic and more time for me to extend my lead. By lap 10 we have overtaken Lando Norris and taken the lead of this Grand Prix, and now it's time to mode push. After pushing for the next 3 laps, we decided to box at the end of lap 13 after building a commanding lead on the AI. And this was the right time according to our strategy to pit and make the switch to a brand new set of soft tires. Had a small moment where I crossed the white line on pit exit, which ruined my streak of clean laps that I had been putting in so far. With a fresh set of soft tires and clean air, we continued to push and finally caught up to the back markers. This time, not just to unlap ourselves, but to lap them. Yes, you heard that right. The lapped becomes the lappy. Lapper? Anyway, by the end of lap 18, we had lapped everyone but one, that was Max Verstappen. And on the final lap, that's what we did around the outside before the second DRS zone, the back straight. We lapped Max Verstappen to come home and take the win of the Dutch Grand Prix. Not only did we beat 0% AI by unlapping ourselves, we ended up lapping them even further. If you enjoyed this challenge and this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribe to my channel for more content related to Formula 1 motorsports and sim racing. Also, I do end up streaming a lot on Twitch, so if you're a fan and if you would love to join in, don't forget to follow on Twitch. All links are in the description. Until then, see you next time.